Hey, it's Mrs. D, and I make videos about something students hate, doing research. I used to be one of those students and routinely phoned it in, until I had to teach it. So I set out on a quest, find a way to make doing academic research and writing research papers as painless as possible. I focus solely on MLA format and citations, so if you're looking for Chicago or APA style, I'm not going to be helpful. Maybe one day, but today's not looking so hot and tomorrow's not promising either. So, if you're ready, let's go on an MLA journey in research. Today's part of the journey: Hi, I'm Mrs. D, and this is Thesis Statements. This could easily be multiple videos or one really long video. In the interest of brevity, I'll try to keep it as concise as I can. In my last video, I got us all set up to begin composing a thesis statement. In its earliest iterations, it's considered a working thesis. It's not the one you want, more of a placeholder really, but will put you on the right track to where you want to be. So, let's stop beating around the bush and dive right in. In keeping with the theme started in the last video, let's say you strongly believe the pollution of coastal ecosystems is caused by runoff from various sources. Note, this is just an example. The opinions being described here do not reflect my personal beliefs. Your thesis could look like this. With overwhelming evidence of runoff being the source of coastal pollution, it is up to individuals and corporations to be responsible for their actions. In this sentence, we have an opinion, but not much of a provable point. In the early stage, this is okay. As you research and go through the drafting process, you'll be able to tighten up your thesis statement. Now, your outline could look like this. In the interest of time, let's presume you've done extensive research and written at least 2 drafts that have been reviewed by your instructor and/or classmates. By now, you should have enough information to properly revise your thesis statement. You may even be dreaming about your research, but that's something to be tackled by a different video series entirely, and possibly by a mental health professional. Keeping in mind that your thesis statement contains 2 parts, an arguable point and reasons it's valid, here's where the working thesis could end up. While some measures are in place to prevent runoff, individuals and corporations need to take measures to ensure runoff doesn't happen because agricultural runoff, urban-rural runoff, and deliberate and illegal waste disposal all contribute to a worsening problem. Yes, this is long and can probably be edited down to be more concise, but this provides the author's argument, reasons to back up the argument, and goes one step further by acknowledging the counter-argument. There she goes again, talking about a counter-argument. Why is this so important? Acknowledging the counter-argument to your research does a couple things. First, it signals that you are aware that your issue is multifaceted. No matter what topic you pick, there is someone out there who will find fault with it and try to poke holes in your argument. For abundant examples of this, just pop on Facebook or Twitter on any given day and do a casual search of your topic. Folks have loads to say, and most times it's not backed up by fact. That's where you come in. Like a research superhero, you have evidence on your side. Second, this is your chance to let your research shine. The opposition tosses you a baseless or unproven reason why their argument is correct, or even attempt to cite questionable sources, and you reach into your holster of truth to lob that nonsense out of the park. Think of it this way. When you prepare for a formal debate, you need to anticipate what the opposing side will have to say and how they will skewer your research. By doing careful, thoughtful research, you'll be able to meet those criticisms and misleading facts head on. This is the last in the series on getting your assignment. The next series is on sources, and in my next video, I'll take a look at the types of sources you can encounter as you do your research. Until then, happy researching! Thanks for joining me on this journey in MLA research. If you have any questions, please leave something in the comments, send me an email at englishresearchmla@gmail.com, or send a tweet to @MLA Research Help. Like, retweet, share, and cite your sources.